Imagine standing on the shore of Lake Baikal, gazing at perfect ice circles that seem too precise to be natural. What if they were created by something beyond our world? Or picture yourself off the coast of Malibu, where a mysterious underwater structure lurks, its origins debated by scientists and UFO enthusiasts alike. Deep beneath Antarctica's ice, Lake Vasttos holds secrets millions of years old, with magnetic anomalies that hint at something extraordinary. In Japan, the Yonaguni Monument challenges our understanding of history. Is it a lost civilization or just nature's artwork? And in the Red Sea, a lake so deadly that nothing survives its touch. These are the mysteries that await you in our series. We'll take you on a journey through time and space, exploring the unknown with a blend of science, history, and legend. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Join us and dive into the depths of these mystical stories. The Malibu Anomaly, alien sanctuary or oceanic enigma beneath the shimmering waves off Malibu, California. A submerged structure looms, its enigmatic presence igniting fervent debate among scientists, UFO enthusiasts, and mystics. Discovered in 2014 through Google Earth satellite imagery, this colossal dome-like formation spans 3 miles across, perched atop 50-foot pillars that rise from the ocean floor. At its heart lies a dark, cavernous entrance, plunging into unseen depths, its artificial appearance fueling speculation of an extraterrestrial origin. Dubbed an alien base by radio host Jimmy Church, the structure has become a focal point for those who see it as a portal for unidentified submersible objects, while others cling to geological explanations, unable to fully dispel the aura of mystery that cloaks it. Geologists from the University of California, Santa Barbara, sought to ground the anomaly in science. In a 2016 study published in Marine Geology, they attributed the formation to millions of years of erosion along California's continental shelf, where tectonic uplift and ocean currents sculpt sandstone into dramatic shapes. Yet, the structure's symmetry, its smooth, rounded dome and evenly spaced pillars, challenges this narrative. A 2018 sonar survey led by marine biologist Dr. Helen Carter, conducted at the site's 600-foot depth, detected anomalous acoustic reflections, suggesting hollow chambers or tunnels beneath the dome. Limited by depth and funding, no expedition has ventured inside, leaving these cavities unexplored. A 2021 analysis by the Scripps Institution of Oceanography recorded faint electromagnetic disturbances near the site, tentatively linked to natural mineral deposits like magnetite, but the signal's irregular patterns baffled researchers, hinting at something beyond mere geology. The anomaly's allure extends beyond science, rooted in the rich tapestry of Chumash tribal lore. For centuries, the Chumash, indigenous to California's coast, have spoken of ocean guardians, ethereal beings dwelling in underwater sanctuaries. Their oral traditions, documented in 19th century anthropological records, prophesy a time when these hidden gateways would awaken, heralding the return of starborn visitors. Elders near Point Doom, close to the anomaly, recount tales of glowing orbs rising from the sea, vanishing into the night sky. In a 2019 interview, UFO researcher Robert Stanley claimed to have witnessed such phenomena, describing pulsating lights diving into the ocean without ripples, a sighting echoed by local fishermen in 2017 maritime logs. Stanley has also recorded erratic radio signals from the site since 2004, with frequencies unmatched by known human or marine sources, suggesting an active, possibly intelligent presence. Occult circles weave a darker narrative, proposing the Malibu Anomaly as a node in a global energy grid, a vortex where cosmic and earthly forces converge. Some claim the entrance emits a subtle hum, inaudible but felt as a vibration, noted by divers in 2020 dive reports. This aligns with Chumash prophecies of a singing gate that opens during celestial alignments, such as rare planetary conjunctions. A 2022 amateur expedition using magnetometers detected localized magnetic spikes near the entrance, though professional verification remains pending. These findings fuel theories that the structure is a crafted relic, perhaps an ancient extraterrestrial outpost, or a submerged temple from a lost civilization like Atlantis, as speculated in fringe literature. The absence of sediment buildup around the entrance, unusual for a natural formation, lends credence to such ideas, suggesting the site is somehow maintained or active. Historical accounts add to the enigma. Spanish explorers in the 16th century, navigating California's coast, recorded native stories of sea spirits near modern-day Malibu, with ships reporting compasses spinning wildly, as noted in a 1579 log. In the 20th century, Cold War-era naval exercises off Malibu detected unexplained sonar contacts, fast-moving objects vanishing into the depths documented in declassified 2005 Navy reports. These incidents resonate with occult prophecies that the ocean conceals gateways to other dimensions, activated by forces beyond human control. The structure's proximity to Los Angeles, a hub of modern culture, contrasts with its ancient, otherworldly aura, making it a magnet for those seeking answers to humanity's cosmic origins. For the Chumash, the anomaly is a sacred site, its rediscovery a fulfillment of prophecies urging respect for the sea's mysteries. Local shamans, in rituals observed in 2023, burn sage and chant to honor the ocean guardians, claiming visions of metallic craft and radiant beings. Whether a geological marvel, an extraterrestrial relic, or a spiritual portal, the Malibu Anomaly defies easy answers. Its dark entrance, shrouded in the Pacific's depths, beckons explorers and dreamers, whispering of secrets that may one day rewrite our understanding of Earth and the cosmos. Heraclean, Egypt's sunken gateway to the divine, at the mouth of the Nile, where its life-giving waters meet the Mediterranean's embrace, lies the submerged city of Heraclean, known to ancient Egyptians as Thonis, a once thriving metropolis that vanished beneath the waves, leaving only whispers in historical texts. Celebrated by the Greek historian Herodotus in the 5th century BC as a bustling port of trade and sacred worship, Heraclean was a gateway to Egypt's divine mysteries, its temples alive with rituals to gods like Amun and Osiris. Lost to time, it was rediscovered in 2000 by French archaeologist Frank Gaudio, whose team used magnetometry and sonar to unveil a submerged world 10 meters deep, spanning 2 square kilometers. Now Heraclean's ruins, colossal statues, toppled columns, and forgotten artifacts evoke ancient prophecies of cities swallowed by divine wrath, their rediscovery stirring tales of supernatural forces guarding Egypt's sunken secrets. Gaudio's expedition, detailed in his 2007 book Underwater Archaeology, revealed treasures that stunned the world. Statues over 5 meters tall, depicting deities like Hapi, the Nile's guardian, alongside gold coins, bronze weights, and hieroglyphic stelae. A 2010 University of Oxford study pinpointed the city as demised between the 2nd and 8th centuries. Adalvi, attributing it to soil liquefaction, a process where saturated ground loses stability during earthquakes, compounded by rising sea levels and a possible tsunami. Radiocarbon dating of wooden pilings, published in Antiquity in 2012, places Heraclean's peak around 600 BC, aligning with Herodotus's accounts of its grandeur. The site, with only 10% explored, as reported by the European Institute for Underwater Archaeology in 2020, holds untold relics, including a network of canals linking small islands, suggesting a sophisticated urban design. Yet, science alone cannot capture Heraclean's mystique. The Decree of Canopus, a 3rd century BC Egyptian text, warns of cities lost to divine floods. A prophecy etched in stone that seems fulfilled by Heraclean's fate. Local fishermen near Alexandria, in 2005 maritime logs, reported eerie lights dancing beneath the waves, which they attributed to ghostly guardians of the sunken city. These sightings, coupled with divers' accounts of an uncanny stillness around the ruins, logged in 2015 expedition reports, fuel occult theories that Heraclean is more than a historical relic. Some mystics claim the city's temples, particularly the Temple of Amun, emit a subtle energy field, a portal to the divine realm, activated during lunar alignments. A 2022 magnetometer survey detected faint electromagnetic anomalies near the temple ruins, though researchers attributed them to mineralized artifacts, leaving room for speculation. Egyptian mythology deepens the enigma. Ancient texts, like the Book of the Dead, describe Thonis as a sacred threshold where the living communed with gods, its priests wielding rituals to navigate the afterlife. Prophecies inscribed on Heraclean's stele, deciphered in 2018, foretell a time when the city's treasures will resurface, signaling a spiritual reckoning. Occultists interpret the rediscovery as a cosmic sign, linking Heraclean to Atlantis or other lost civilizations, its submersion a punishment for hubris. Historical accounts add intrigue. Greek sailors in the 4th century BC, as recorded by Diodorus Siculus, noted compasses behaving erratically near Thonis, a phenomenon echoed by modern divers reporting disoriented navigation, documented in 2021 dive logs. These anomalies suggest an unseen force, perhaps tied to the city's sacred role. The rediscovery has stirred modern Egyptian mystics who, in rituals observed in 2023 near Alexandria, burn incense and chant to honor the Nile spirits, claiming visions of golden temples and robed figures. These practices, rooted in Coptic traditions, view Heraclean's ruins as a bridge to the divine, their exposure a call to reconnect with ancient wisdom. A 2024 sonar survey uncovered a new section of the city, a possible necropolis with sealed sarcophagi hinting at undiscovered secrets. For locals, the lights beneath the waves are not mere reflections, but the souls of priests, guarding treasures until the prophesied time. Whether a victim of nature's fury or a divine monument preserved by the sea, Heraclean captivates as a testament to Egypt's mystical past, its submerged relics whispering of gods, prophecies, and a world lost to the ages. The Yonaguni Monument, ruins of a lost civilization or natural marvel, off the southern tip of Japan's Yonaguni Island, beneath the azure depths of the Sea of Japan, lies a submerged enigma that challenges the boundaries of history and myth. Discovered in 1986 by diver Kihashiro Aratake, this massive structure, spanning 200 meters and rising 60 feet from the ocean floor, features broad stone steps, elevated platforms, and angular corridors carved into sandstone bedrock. Its geometric precision, resembling a sunken city, has sparked a global debate. Is it the remnant of a prehistoric civilization, as some claim, or a natural formation sculpted by time? For the Ryukyuan people, whose ancestors revered these waters, the Yonaguni Monument is a sacred relic, its rediscovery fulfilling ancient prophecies of a lost kingdom destined to resurface, whispering secrets of humanity's forgotten past. The scientific investigation began with fervor. Professor Masaaki Kimura of the University of the Ryukyus, who studied the site for 2 decades, argued in his 2001 book, The Yonaguni Submarine Ruins, that the structure is man-made, dating back over 10,000 years, predating Egypt's pyramids and Stonehenge. Kimura pointed to precise cuts, circular holes, and a triangular slab etched with symbols, which he likened to a lost script tied to the mythical continent of Mu, a Pacific equivalent to Atlantis. His 2012 expedition uncovered a stone with a carved eye symbol, possibly a ritual marker, and a network of channels suggesting architectural intent. Kimura's findings, published in Marine Archaeology, propose that rising sea levels at the end of the last ice age, around 8000 BC, submerged a coastal settlement, preserving it 25 meters underwater. Skeptics, led by geologist Robert Schoch of Boston University, counter with a natural explanation. In a 2006 Journal of Archaeological Science article, Schoch argued that Yonaguni sandstone, prone to fracturing along fault lines, forms geometric shapes under tectonic stress and ocean currents. A 2010 survey by the Japan Agency for Marine Earth, Science and Technology found no definitive cultural artifacts, pottery, tools, or human remains crucial for proving a man-made origin. Yet, a 2018 sonar mapping revealed additional structures, including a possible second platform, hinting at a larger complex. Schoch acknowledges the site's striking appearance, but maintains that natural processes, amplified by Yonaguni's seismic activity, suffice to explain its form. The debate remains unresolved, with science unable to fully dismiss the possibility of human craftsmanship. For the Ryukyuan people, the monument is steeped in spiritual significance. Their oral traditions, recorded in 17th century texts like the Chuzen Seiken, speak of a sunken kingdom called Nirai Kanai, a paradise lost to divine wrath during a great flood. Prophecies carved into Okinawan shrines predict that its ruins will resurface, heralding a spiritual awakening. Local fishermen, in 2015 interviews, reported strange lights flickering beneath the waves near Yonaguni, logged in regional maritime records, which they attribute to sea spirits guarding the site. Occultists amplify these tales, proposing the monument as a node in a global ley line network, its angular steps aligned with cosmic energies. A 2020 amateur dive detected magnetic anomalies near the main platform, though professional verification is pending, fueling theories of an ancient energy source or extraterrestrial beacon. Historical accounts add layers to the mystery. Ancient Chinese texts, such as the 3rd century Weizi, describe a maritime culture in the Ryukyu Islands with advanced stonework, possibly linked to Yonaguni's builders. In the 19th century, Japanese explorers noted local tales of ocean gods dwelling in submerged temples, with divers reporting an eerie stillness around the monument, as if time itself paused. Occult narratives suggest the site was a ritual center, its carvings encoded with astronomical knowledge, a theory supported by Kimura's claim that the main platform aligns with the solstice. A 2022 expedition using underwater drones captured images of faint etchings resembling constellations, though erosion obscures clarity, leaving room for speculation. The monument's rediscovery has stirred Ryukyuan shamans, known as Yuta, who perform rituals on Yanaguni's cliffs, observed in 2023, to honor the spirits of Nirai Kanai. They claim visions of golden cities and robed figures, interpreting the monument's emergence as a sign of global transformation, as foretold in their prophecies. Whether a natural marvel, a prehistoric metropolis, or a cosmic artifact, Yanaguni defies easy categorization. Its submerged steps, bathed in the Sea of Japan's currents, beckon explorers and mystics alike, whispering of a past that may rewrite history or confirm the myths that have long haunted these waters. Lake Vostok's magnetic enigma, a subglacial realm of secrets beneath the desolate ice of Antarctica. Lake Vostok, a subglacial freshwater giant spanning 5,600 square miles, lies entombed under 2.5 miles of ancient ice, a frozen relic untouched for 15 million years. Confirmed in 1993 by Russian scientists using satellite radar, this hidden lake, nestled 800 miles from the South Pole near Vostok Research Station, is a time capsule of Earth's primordial past, its isolation sparking both scientific fervor and mystical speculation. In 2001, a discovery amplified its allure. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory detected a massive magnetic anomaly at the lake's eastern edge, registering 1,000 nanoteslas above normal, hinting at secrets that defy explanation and echo ancient prophecies of hidden worlds beneath the ice. The scientific pursuit of Vostok's enigma began with rigorous analysis. The 2001 anomaly, detailed in geophysical research letters, suggested a crustal thinning of 3%, possibly due to tectonic stretching beneath the Antarctic plate. Dr. Michael Studinger, a NASA geophysicist, hypothesized in 2002 that subglacial volcanism could account for the magnetic spike. But seismic surveys conducted by the British Antarctic Survey in 2004 found no evidence of volcanic activity. A breakthrough came in 2013 when Russian researchers, after drilling 2 miles through the ice, retrieved water samples containing bacterial DNA unlike any known species. Professor Sergei Bulat of the St. Petersburg Nuclear Physics Institute, in a 2014 Nature article, described these microbes as thriving in high-oxygen, pitch-black conditions, suggesting an ecosystem alien to Earth's surface. A 2015 Columbia University study proposed these life forms could predate modern species, potentially linked to extraterrestrial seeding, a theory that resonates with fringe speculations of cosmic origins. Yet, science alone cannot quell Vostok's mystique. Russian expedition logs from the 1960s, declassified in 2010, recount eerie phenomena near the station. Strange lights flickering beneath the ice and unexplained vibrations felt by drill teams. These accounts align with Antarctic folklore, shared by early explorers like Roald Amundsen, who noted indigenous tales of ice spirits guarding the subterranean realm. Prophecies recorded in Russian Orthodox texts from the 19th century speak of a frozen lake awakening to reveal divine or alien truths, a narrative embraced by modern occultists. They propose the magnetic anomaly marks an extraterrestrial outpost, its field a beacon for starborn travelers, activated by cosmic cycles. A 2018 expedition using magnetometers detected erratic fluctuations in the anomaly's intensity, unexplained by geological models, fueling theories of an active, possibly intelligent source. The lake's isolation amplifies its otherworldly aura. Sealed for millennia, Vasttos waters are pressurized to 300 atmospheres, creating conditions where life evolves in ways unimaginable on the surface. A 2016 analysis by the Australian National University found isotopic anomalies in ice cores above the lake, suggesting exposure to unknown radiation sources millions of years ago. Some occultists interpret this as evidence of ancient technology buried beneath the ice, perhaps a relic of a pre-human civilization or an alien base, as foretold in prophecies of a lost sanctuary. Local Russian workers at Vasttos Station, in interviews from 2020, reported dreams of glowing figures and metallic structures beneath the ice, dismissed as psychological effects of isolation, but eerily consistent with shamanic visions recorded in Antarctic research diaries. Historical context deepens the mystery. In the 1940s, Nazi expeditions to Antarctica, documented in declassified 2005 German archives, sought a mythical inner Earth entrance, with some reports mentioning magnetic anomalies near Vasttos coordinates. While dismissed as pseudoscience, these efforts reflect humanity's enduring fascination with hidden realms. A planned 2020 drilling mission, delayed by logistical challenges, aimed to probe deeper, but Russian scientists remain cautious, citing risks of contaminating the lake's pristine ecosystem. A 2022 study in Antarctic Science warned that disturbing the anomaly could trigger seismic shifts, a caution that echoes local prophecies of divine retribution for trespassing sacred grounds. For those drawn to the occult, Vasttos is a nexus of cosmic energy, its magnetic field a bridge to other dimensions. Rituals conducted by Russian mystics near the station, observed in 2023, involve chanting and offerings to appease the lake spirits, with participants claiming visions of starry voids and ancient cities. Whether these are hallucinations or glimpses of truth, they underscore Vasttos' power to captivate. Is the anomaly a geological quirk, a remnant of Earth's infancy, or a portal to the stars, as prophecies suggest? The lake's frozen depths, unyielding to human probes, guard answers that may redefine our place in the cosmos, whispering of secrets waiting to be unveiled. Lion City beneath Chandal Lake, a Tang Dynasty time capsule beneath the serene, emerald waters of Chandal Lake in China's Zhejiang province, lies Lion City, or Xicheng, a submerged marvel of the Tang Dynasty, founded in the year 621. Once a thriving hub for 300,000 souls, its stone archways, ornate temples, and paved streets rivaled the grandeur of ancient capitals. Deliberately flooded in 1959 to create a reservoir for the Shinan Dam, displacing 50,000 families, it vanished from sight until its rediscovery in 2001 by divers, who found its architecture astonishingly preserved, as if time itself had paused. Lion City, spanning 1 square kilometer, now rests 40 meters underwater, its haunting beauty evoking Tang-era prophecies of a sacred city destined to resurface, its relics guarded by spirits and whispering of a lost golden age. Scientific exploration of Xicheng has unveiled its secrets with precision. A 2015 study by Zhejiang University, published in Archaeological Science, credited the lake's low oxygen, sediment-rich waters for preserving wooden beams, clay tiles, and intricate stone carvings of dragons and phoenixes untouched by decay. Sonar mapping in 2018, conducted by the Chinese Academy of Sciences, revealed 5 city gates, 262 intersections, and a grid of streets, showcasing urban planning rivaling modern designs. A 2020 dive expedition uncovered a stone tablet with inscriptions, possibly ritualistic, though erosion obscures their meaning. The lake's unique conditions near neutral pH and minimal currents act as a natural vault, making Xicheng a rare time capsule, as noted in a 2022 National Geographic report. Yet, only 30% of the city has been explored, suggesting more treasures lie hidden in its depths. The city's preservation is only half its story. Its mystical aura captivates the imagination. Tang Dynasty texts, such as the Yuan Leiyu from the 7th century, prophesy a city submerged to protect its wisdom, destined to re-emerge as a sign of historical renewal. Local Zhejiang folklore, recorded in 19th century chronicles, describe Xicheng as a sacred site, its temples consecrated to celestial deities who guard its gates. Divers, in 2016 expedition logs, reported an eerie silence underwater, as if the city were alive, watching. Some claim to see faint lights flickering near the main archway, dismissed as bioluminescence, but fueling tales of spectral guardians. Occultists propose that Xicheng is a node in an ancient energy grid, its carvings aligned with constellations, a theory supported by a 2021 amateur study noting the main temple's orientation toward the Pleiades. Historical accounts deepen the enigma. Tang-era records describe Xicheng as a center of Buddhist and Taoist rituals, its priests conducting ceremonies to appease water spirits. A 9th century stele, now housed in Hangzhou's museum, warns of a city claimed by the lake to preserve its sanctity, a prophecy echoed by modern mystics. In the 20th century, villagers near Chandal Lake reported dreams of golden spires rising from the water, logged in 2005 local archives, long before the city's rediscovery. These visions align with occult claims that Xicheng's submersion was a deliberate act, orchestrated by ancient geomancers to protect a spiritual nexus. A 2023 sonar survey detected anomalous acoustic reflections beneath the city's central plaza, hinting at hidden chambers, though exploration remains stalled by logistical challenges. For Zhejiang's residents, Xicheng's rediscovery is a fulfillment of prophecy, a call to honor their heritage. Taoist priests, in rituals observed in 2024 near the lake, burn incense and chant to commune with the city's spirits, claiming visions of robed figures and lotus-filled courtyards. These ceremonies, rooted in Tang traditions, view the city as a bridge to the divine, its preservation a miracle. Divers report a sense of reverence underwater, as if trespassing on hallowed ground, noted in 2022 dive logs. Whether a historical artifact or a mystical sanctuary, Xicheng captivates as a frozen echo of the Tang Dynasty, its submerged streets whispering of prophecies, spirits, and a legacy waiting to be reclaimed. The Dragon Hole, mythical abyss of the South China Sea, in the turquoise expanse of the South China Sea. Among the Paracel Islands lies the Dragon Hole, the world's deepest blue hole, plunging 987 feet into the ocean's heart. Measured in 2016 by China's Sansha Yongle Institute, its near-perfectly circular mouth, 50 meters wide, and pitch-black depths, where oxygen dwindles and temperatures plummet, make it a forbidden realm for humans. Known in Chinese folklore as the lair of mythical dragons, this abyss has claimed lives with its treacherous currents, yet its eerie beauty and scientific mysteries draw explorers and mystics alike. For the Paracel Islanders, The Dragon Hole is a sacred vortex, its rediscovery fulfilling ancient prophecies of a slumbering force destined to awaken, heralding chaos or cosmic revelation. Scientific scrutiny of the Dragon Hole reveals its geological and biological uniqueness. A 2018 study in oceanography detailed currents exceeding 5 knots, driven by tidal shifts, which rendered diving perilous. The hole's anoxic lower layers, explored by a 2019 robotic survey from the Chinese Academy of Sciences, harbor extremophile microbes adapted to high salinity and darkness, suggesting life forms unseen elsewhere on Earth. These findings, published in Marine Biology in 2020, hint at parallels with Earth's primordial oceans, offering clues to the origins of life. Yet, the hole's depth and pressure, over 30 atmospheres, limit exploration, with only 10% of its interior mapped. A 2022 expedition using deep-sea drones detected anomalous sonar reflections at 700 feet, possibly caves or structures, though murky waters obscured clarity, leaving scientists intrigued but baffled. The Dragon Hole's mystique is inseparable from its cultural legacy. In the classic novel Journey to the West, written in the 16th century, the Monkey King's son Wukong retrieves a magical staff from a dragon's palace beneath the sea, a tale locals link to the hole's unfathomable depth. Paracel folklore, recorded in 19th century maritime chronicles, warns of a sleeping dragon within, whose stirring could unleash storms or seismic upheaval, a prophecy whispered by elders during lunar festivals. Divers, in 2020 logs, reported disorienting visions, flashes of scales or glowing eyes near the hole's rim, dismissed as nitrogen narcosis, but fueling tales of ascension presence. Occultists propose the hole as a cosmic portal, its currents aligned with ley lines connecting sacred sites across Asia. A theory bolstered by a 2021 amateur study noting magnetic spikes during equinoxes. Historical accounts amplify the enigma. Ancient Chinese navigators, in 3rd century Weizi records, describe the Paracel waters as cursed, with ships vanishing near the hole's coordinates. In the 20th century, Japanese fishing vessels reported compasses spinning wildly, logged in 1950 maritime records, a phenomenon echoed by modern divers in 2023 expedition reports. These anomalies suggest an electromagnetic disturbance, possibly tied to mineral deposits or, as mystics claim, an active energy field. A 2024 magnetometer survey detected irregular fluctuations near the hole's mouth, unexplained by geological models, prompting speculation of an ancient artifact or extraterrestrial beacon buried within. For the Paracel Islanders, the Dragon Hole is a divine threshold, its depths guarded by water spirits. Taoist priests, in rituals observed in 2025 near Shisha Island, burn joss paper and chant to appease the dragon, claiming visions of turbulent seas and radiant figures. These ceremonies, rooted in Han Dynasty traditions, view the hole as a gateway to the underworld, its rediscovery a sign of cosmic imbalance. Occult narratives suggest the hole was known to ancient geomancers, who sealed it to contain a primal force, a prophecy warning that probing its depths could awaken chaos. The hole's dangers, crushing pressure and lethal currents have claimed at least 3 divers since 2016, per maritime safety reports, reinforcing its reputation as a forbidden abyss. Whether a geological marvel, a biological treasure, or a mystical vortex, the Dragon Hole captivates as a nexus of science and superstition. Its dark waters, swirling with unseen forces, beckon the brave and the curious, whispering of prophecies, dragons, and secrets that may lie forever beyond human reach.
Delta P, the ocean's invisible reaper. Beneath the ocean's deceptive calm lurks an unseen killer known as Delta P, or differential pressure, a phenomenon that claims more lives than sharks or storms, accounting for 2/3 of commercial diving fatalities. This relentless force arises when water rushes from high to low pressure, creating suction powerful enough to pin divers against valves or crush equipment in seconds, its invisible grip as merciless as any mythical sea demon. Responsible for tragedies like the 1976 Byford dolphin disaster, where 5 divers perished, and the 2015 death of Luke Seabrook, aged 39, at a Nova Scotia dam, Delta P embodies the ocean's duality, beautiful yet deadly. For maritime communities, it is a cursed force, fulfilling ancient prophecies of spirits dragging souls to the depths, a mystery where science and superstition intertwine in a chilling embrace. Scientific analysis has sought to demystify Delta P's lethal mechanics. A 2017 report by the International Marine Contractors Association quantified its power, noting suction forces exceeding 1,000 pounds, capable of bending steel. A 2019 study by the Divers Alert Network, published in Undersea and Hyperbaric Medicine, analyzed incidents, revealing that even minor pressure differences, 10 pounds per square inch, can trap divers in pipelines or against underwater structures. Training programs now use simulations, like a 2020 video showing a crab crushed in a pipeline to illustrate its danger. Yet, the phenomenon's unpredictability persists, with accidents like the 2022 Baku pipeline disaster, where 4 of 5 divers perished, highlighting gaps in safety protocols. Research continues, with a 2024 marine technology article proposing advanced sensors to detect pressure gradients, though implementation remains limited. The terror of Delta P is amplified by its intangible nature, resonating with ancient maritime lore. Mediterranean sailors in the 5th century BC, as recorded by Herodotus, spoke of sea spirits, pulling men to their doom, a prophecy echoed in Norse sagas warning of ocean traps. Coastal communities from Scotland to Japan share tales of invisible forces claiming divers, documented in 19th century maritime chronicles. Modern divers in 2021 logs report a chilling presence near Delta P zones, sudden cold or a sense of being watched, dismissed as psychological but eerily consistent with folklore. Occultists interpret these accounts as evidence of a malevolent entity, a guardian of the deep activated by human intrusion. A 2023 magnetometer survey near a North Sea pipeline detected faint electromagnetic anomalies during a Delta P incident, unexplained by equipment, fueling theories of a supernatural force. Historical incidents add to the enigma. In the 18th century, British naval divers repairing docks reported being seized by the sea, with compasses failing, as noted in 1780 maritime logs. In the 20th century, Gulf of Mexico oil rig workers described equipment vanishing into pipes, logged in 1985 safety reports, a phenomenon now attributed to Delta P but then blamed on curses. These accounts suggest an enduring mystery, with modern divers in 2024 expedition logs reporting disorienting visions, shadowy forms or fleeting lights, near high-risk sites. Occult narratives propose Delta P zones as rifts in reality, where the ocean's primal energy manifests, a theory aligning with ancient Greek prophecies of Poseidon's wrath against those who trespass his domain. For maritime workers, Delta P is a grim reality and a spiritual peril. Fishermen in Nova Scotia, in rituals observed in 2025, cast offerings into the sea to appease water spirits, claiming dreams of drowned souls, warning of hidden traps. These practices, rooted in Celtic traditions, view Delta P as a divine test, its rediscovery through science, a call to respect the ocean's power. Safety training, while advanced, cannot eliminate the phenomenon's threat, with 200 reported incidents annually, per a 2024 International Diving Institute report. Whether a hydraulic quirk, a spectral predator, or a mystical vortex, Delta P haunts the deep, its invisible grasp a testament to the ocean's untamed mysteries, whispering prophecies of peril that echo across centuries.
The Death Lake beneath the Red Sea, a lethal enigma 1 mile beneath the crimson-hued waves of the Red Sea. Concealed in the cold, muddy seafloor lies the Death Lake, a super salty brine pool spanning 10,000 square meters, where life meets an instant end. Discovered in 2008 by researchers from the University of Miami, this lethal anomaly, with salinity 10 times that of seawater, suffocates any creature entering its toxic embrace within seconds. Located just 2 kilometers from Egypt's coast, its deceptively vibrant rim teems with fish, eels, and shrimp, preying on those ensnared by its currents, creating a chilling paradox of life and death. For local Bedouin and Egyptian mariners, the Death Lake is a cursed abyss, its existence fulfilling ancient prophecies of waters that claim souls, a place where science and mysticism collide in a haunting dance of the unknown. Scientific exploration has illuminated the Death Lake's harsh realities. A 2010 study in Nature Geoscience, led by scientist Sam Purkis, described it as one of Earth's most inhospitable marine environments. Its brine formed by tectonic seepage of ancient salt deposits. A 2012 Red Sea expedition, using remotely operated vehicles, mapped the pool's steep walls and turbulent currents, which can sweep marine life into its grasp at speeds up to 3 knots. The rim's ecosystem, detailed in a 2015 study by King Abdullah University, thrives on the organic debris of trapped creatures, with extremophile bacteria flourishing in the brine's anoxic depths. These microbes, unlike any surface species, suggest links to Earth's primordial oceans, as noted in a 2020 marine biology article. Yet, the pool's proximity to shore and its lethal potency remain puzzling, with only 5% of its interior explored due to the crushing pressure of 100 atmospheres. The Death Lake's mystique is woven into the fabric of Red Sea lore. Ancient Egyptian texts, such as the Papyrus of Ani from the 13th century BC, warn of cursed waters that devour the unwary, a prophecy echoed by Bedouin tales of a sea demon guarding a deadly pool. Fishermen, in 2014 maritime logs, reported ghostly apparitions, flickering shadows or glowing shapes near the site, dismissed as optical illusions but fueling local fears. Occultists propose the lake as a spiritual vortex, its brine a barrier between worlds, activated during rare celestial events like blood moons. A 2022 hydrophone survey detected low-frequency hums emanating from the pool, unexplained by geological activity, prompting speculation of an otherworldly presence or ancient artifact buried within. Historical records deepen the enigma. Phoenician sailors in the 8th century BC, as recorded in Ugaritic tablets, avoided Red Sea waters near modern-day Hurghada, citing deathly tides that swallowed ships. In the 19th century, Ottoman divers reported compasses failing near the lake's coordinates. Logged in 1890 maritime records, a phenomenon echoed by modern researchers in 2023 expedition reports. These anomalies suggest an electromagnetic disturbance, possibly linked to mineralized salts or, as mystics claim, a supernatural force. A 2024 magnetometer survey recorded irregular spikes near the pool's rim, defying standard models and aligning with occult theories of a dimensional rift. For coastal Egyptians, the Death Lake is a sacred peril, its rediscovery a warning of divine judgment. Bedouin elders, in rituals observed in 2025 near Dahab, burn frankincense and recite prayers to appease the sea spirits, claiming visions of skeletal forms and turbulent waters. These ceremonies, rooted in pre-Islamic traditions, view the lake as a gateway to the underworld, its lethality a test of faith. Divers, in 2022 logs, reported a chilling sensation of being watched, as if the brine held a sentient gaze. Whether a geological oddity, a biological crucible, or a mystical trap, the Death Lake captivates as a paradox of beauty and terror, its toxic waters whispering of prophecies, spirits, and secrets that may forever elude human grasp. The MV Joyita, a ghost ship's haunting mystery in the vast, sunlit expanse of the South Pacific. The MV Joyita, a former luxury yacht turned cargo vessel, embarked on a routine voyage in 1955, only to become one of the ocean's most enduring enigmas. Departing Samoa on October 3rd with 25 passengers, including Captain Thomas Dusty Miller and Dr. Alfred Dennis, the ship was bound for Tokelo, a mere 270 miles away. After 2 days, it vanished without a distress call, sparking a 5-week search across 100,000 square miles. On November 10th, the Joyita was found 600 nautical miles off course, listing heavily but afloat, its decks eerily empty. Blood-stained bandages, a radio tuned to the emergency frequency with a broken antenna, and a clock stopped at 10:25 fueled tales of supernatural forces, fulfilling Polynesian prophecies of cursed voyages claimed by sea spirits. The official inquiry, detailed in a 1956 maritime report, grappled with the mystery. The ship's hull was intact, ruling out sinking, and its buoyancy bolstered by cork-lined compartments explained its survival. Theories of engine flooding or piracy were proposed, but no water was found in the engine room, and no signs of violence appeared, save for the bandages. A 2005 Pacific Historical Review article suggested a freak wave might have swept the crew overboard, yet no storm was recorded, and the lifeboats were missing, suggesting an orderly evacuation. A 2020 maritime analysis noted the radio's limited range due to the broken antenna, explaining the lack of a distress signal. But why the crew abandoned a seaworthy vessel remains unanswered. The absence of bodies or debris, despite the extensive search, deepened the puzzle, leaving science grasping for explanations. Polynesian folklore casts a darker shadow over the Joyita's fate. Samoan oral traditions, recorded in 19th century ethnographic studies, warn of spirit ships cursed to wander the Pacific, their crews claimed by vengeful ocean deities. Prophecies etched in Tokelauan carvings predict vessels vanishing during lunar cycles, a detail chillingly relevant as the Joyita disappeared under a waning moon. Local fishermen, in 1957 maritime logs, reported eerie lights near the ship's last known position, dismissed as bioluminescence, but interpreted as ghostly beacons. Occultists proposed the Joyita entered a dimensional rift, a theory fueled by a 2022 amateur sonar survey, detecting unexplained echoes in the area, though professional verification is pending. These accounts align with Polynesian myths of a sea spirit, Mona, who punishes those who defy her domain. Historical parallels amplify the enigma. In the 18th century, Polynesian navigators spoke of ships vanishing near the Tonga Trench, as noted in 1790 missionary records, blaming ocean voids. In the 20th century, naval patrols in 1942 reported fast-moving sonar contacts near Samoa, vanishing without trace, per declassified logs. Modern sailors, in 2023 expedition reports, describe compasses spinning erratically in the Joyita's drift zone, suggesting an electromagnetic anomaly. A 2024 magnetometer survey detected faint disturbances, possibly from mineral deposits, but occultists claim a lingering energy field, marking a portal where the ship was ensnared. The Joyita, repaired but shunned, carries a ghost ship stigma, its hull rumored to creak with disembodied voices, as reported by a 2025 crew. For Samoan and Tokoloan communities, the Joyita's loss is a spiritual tragedy. Elders, in rituals observed in 2025 on Upolu Island, burn coconut husks and chant to appease Mona, claiming visions of a drifting vessel and spectral figures. These ceremonies, rooted in Polynesian traditions, view the ship's rediscovery as a warning to honor the sea's mysteries. The bandages, possibly from a minor injury, take on mythic weight, with some mystics suggesting a ritual gone awry, invoking supernatural wrath. Whether a maritime mishap, a natural anomaly, or a paranormal vanishing, the MV Joyita haunts the Pacific. Its empty decks a testament to prophecies of loss, whispering of secrets that may forever elude the living. The Baltic Sea Anomaly, a submerged puzzle of cosmic origins in the murky depths of the Baltic Sea. Off Sweden's coast lies a perplexing enigma known as the Baltic Sea Anomaly, discovered in 2011 by the Ocean X diving team. This circular object, 200 feet wide and 10 feet thick, rests atop a 26-foot pillar, its surface marked by step-like formations and a trail resembling a runway. Its uncanny resemblance to a science fiction spacecraft, often likened to the Millennium Falcon, sparked global speculation of extraterrestrial origins, while others suggested a World War II relic or natural formation. For Baltic folklore, the anomaly is a sunken relic tied to Norse prophecies, its rediscovery heralding a hidden world's awakening, where science and mysticism collide in a quest for truth beneath the waves. Scientific scrutiny began promptly. A 2012 analysis by Stockholm University, published in Marine Geophysical Research, identified the object as granite and sandstone, consistent with glacial deposits from the Ice Age, suggesting a natural origin sculpted by retreating glaciers. Yet, the team reported equipment failures, compasses spinning wildly and sonar malfunctioning within 100 meters of the site, documented in a 2013 expedition log. A 2019 dive uncovered nearby monolithic stones and rectangular rocks, hinting at a larger complex, but technical issues persisted, thwarting clear imaging. A 2021 study detected magnetic disturbances, attributed to mineral deposits, but their irregular patterns defied geological models, prompting questions about the object's true nature. Only 5% of the surrounding area has been mapped, leaving much unexplored. The anomaly's mystique is deeply rooted in Norse and Baltic folklore. 9th century sagas, like the Gesta Danorum, speak of submerged star stones disrupting navigation, guarded by sea spirits. Prophecies carved into Gotland runestones predict the resurfacing of a hidden relic, signaling cosmic upheaval. Local fishermen, in 2015 maritime logs, reported flickering lights near the site, dismissed as reflections but interpreted as spectral signals. Occultists proposed the anomaly as an extraterrestrial beacon, its shape a deliberate design aligned with ley lines connecting ancient Scandinavian sites. A 2022 amateur magnetometer survey recorded spikes during a lunar eclipse, fueling theories of a celestial activation, though professional verification remains pending. Historical accounts add intrigue. Medieval Baltic sailors in 12th century chronicles noted cursed waters where ships vanished, with compasses failing, as recorded in 1300 Hanseatic logs. In the 20th century, Soviet submarines reported unexplained sonar contacts in the area, per declassified 1985 records, vanishing without trace. Modern divers, in 2023 expedition reports, describe an eerie stillness around the anomaly as if time paused, with some claiming visions of metallic structures or glowing orbs. These accounts align with occult narratives that the object is a portal to another dimension. Its disturbance is a defense mechanism. A 2024 sonar survey detected a faint acoustic hum, unexplained by marine life, suggesting an active source within or beneath the object. For Swedish and Finnish coastal communities, the anomaly is a spiritual enigma. Sami shamans, in rituals observed in 2025 near Öland, burn sage and chant to honor sea spirits, claiming dreams of starry skies and ancient craft. These ceremonies, rooted in pre-Christian traditions, view the anomaly as a bridge to the cosmos, its rediscovery a call to heed ancestral warnings. The object's runway-like trail, stretching 1,000 feet, defies natural explanations, with some theorizing it marks a landing strip for extraterrestrial visitors. Whether a geological quirk, a wartime artifact, or an alien relic, the Baltic Sea Anomaly captivates as a puzzle of cosmic proportions, its submerged form whispering prophecies of hidden truths waiting to surface. The Pacific Chemical Graveyard, a toxic prophecy off the sun-kissed coast of California. 12 miles from Los Angeles lies a submerged scar on the ocean floor known as the Pacific Chemical Graveyard, a sprawling 36,000-acre expanse where humanity's hubris festers in silence. From the 1930s to the 1970s, companies dumped hazardous waste, including over 25,000 barrels of DDT, a pesticide banned in 1972 for its carcinogenic and ecological devastation. Rediscovered in 2021 by the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, this toxic legacy poisons marine life, with 1 in 4 bottlenose dolphins showing cancer, a grim testament to prophecies foretelling poison seas. Shrouded in the Pacific's depths, the graveyard blends scientific horror with mystical warnings, its corroded barrels whispering of a reckoning for mankind's sins against nature. Scientific investigation has exposed the graveyard's chilling scope. A 2021 study in Environmental Science and Technology estimated 350 to 700 tons of DDT, its persistence in sediment disrupting ecosystems for decades. Sonar mapping in 2022, conducted by NOAA, revealed barrels scattered across 150 square miles, some leaking into the food chain, as evidenced by DDT traces in fish near San Pedro. A 2023 marine pollution bulletin article warned that disturbing the barrels could spread toxins further, with currents carrying contaminants toward shore. The site's depth, averaging 1,000 feet, complicates cleanup, and a 2024 robotic survey found corroded barrels on unstable slopes, risking collapse. Only 10% of the area has been fully mapped, leaving the graveyard's full impact unknown. The site's menace is amplified by its cultural resonance. Chumash and Tongva tribes, native to California's coast, have long prophesied sickened waters as divine punishment for desecrating the sea, a warning recorded in 19th century oral histories. Local fishermen, in 2022 maritime logs, reported ghostly glows near the graveyard, dismissed as chemical luminescence, but interpreted as spirits of a wounded ocean. Occultists view the site as a dark vortex, its toxins a physical manifestation of humanity's spiritual decay, aligned with ley lines connecting polluted sites globally. A 2023 magnetometer survey detected faint electromagnetic anomalies, possibly from metal barrels. But their erratic patterns fueled theories of a cursed energy field, a notion rooted in indigenous prophecies of a dying sea awakening vengeful forces. Historical context deepens the enigma. In the 1950s, whistleblowers warned of dumping off Catalina Island, but their claims, documented in 1960 Senate hearings, were ignored. In the 20th century, divers near the site reported disorienting sensations, nausea or dread, logged in 1985 maritime records, now linked to chemical exposure but then blamed on sea spirits. Modern researchers, in 2024 expedition logs, describe an eerie stillness around the barrels as if the ocean recoils. These accounts echo occult narratives that the graveyard is a sacrificial altar, its toxins a ritual offering to appease or provoke ancient deities. A 2025 water sample analysis found unexpected isotopic anomalies, hinting at undocumented contaminants, prompting speculation of secret military dumping. For coastal communities, the graveyard is a spiritual and ecological wound. Chumash elders, in rituals observed in 2025 near Ventura, burn sage and chant to heal the sea, claiming visions of blackened waves and skeletal fish. These ceremonies, rooted in pre-Columbian traditions, view the graveyard's rediscovery as a call to restore balance, fulfilling prophecies of a poisoned legacy. The site's impact 100 species affected, per a 2024 NOAA report underscores its urgency, yet cleanup remains stalled by cost and risk. Whether a scientific crisis, a mystical warning, or both, the Pacific Chemical Graveyard haunts the ocean's depths, its toxic barrels a somber reminder of prophecies foretelling humanity's reckoning with nature's wrath. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this mystical story and would like to see more, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future releases. Also, if you like this format, give the video a like. It helps me know what content you enjoy. Your support is greatly appreciated.